known each other for a couple of years. I know you're an Ohio State Buckeye fan, and if you would have stayed at Marshall, that would have been how the season kicked off. When you saw the North Greenville schedule for the first time and saw the Ohio State Newark, what went through your mind?
Well, I didn't think about the Buckeyes, that's for sure. That'd be bad news bears. But if I would have stayed at Marshall, my Buckeye blood would have led me to shaving some points any way that I could. Just to let you know, I would have. If they would have stuck me in at safety, it probably would have happened anyway. But I'd give up a couple touchdowns, no doubt about it. So.
I got you. Well, I know you played baseball growing up in high school. When if you would have been in Kyle Parker's situation and had been drafted, had a chance to play like that, would you have stayed and played quarterback, or would you have gone and just focused on baseball?
Well, that was a tough decision. I was really shocked when he decided to come back, because I thought, after they drafted him first round, because I talked to him after the bowl game at the Music City Bowl. We were just kind of talking on the bus on the way back to the team hotel, and I was just like, so, let's say you have a big year baseball-wise this year and you get drafted, what's it going to take for you not to come back? And he said, if I have $1 million contract waiting on me, there's no way I come back. And I think his contract was worth $2 million or something like that. So,
two and a little bit.
And two and some change. So he went against his word to me. So I gave people some bad information who were calling asking about it. But but at the same time, I was at Clemson for 3 years. I ran down the hill. I've been in those big games. I didn't play in them, but just being a player on the sideline and being in the stadium against Florida State at night when there's 80,000 screaming fans, that has an effect on you. And obviously, it had an effect on him, and he wanted to come back and play one more year. But it's tough to say. I don't know if I'd do the same thing. It's just tough to put yourself in that situation. I think I'd definitely lean more towards coming back and playing, but at the same time, I've never had $2 million waved in front of my face. So
when he took the beating that he did at Auburn, as much as he was hurting, knowing him, do you think it went through his mind at all that maybe I made the wrong decision here?
Oh no. He definitely didn't think about that. He's just focused on doing whatever he could to help Clemson win that game.
I think it went through everybody else's mind, because everybody I was watching with said, well, Auburn's on the phone right about now. The Rockies are on the phone right about now.
Yeah, calling to ask about those ribs.
Get him out of that.
Absolutely.
Switching up from Clemson to USC, what are your thoughts as you see what Marcus is doing?
Oh man, I'm real excited to see him doing real well, because there's not a better human being that could happen to. That's just one of the best people that I've ever been around. He's so humble, and I talked to him a couple weeks ago before they played Auburn, and it hadn't changed him at all. And if he ends up having a 12-year NFL career and he ends up in the Hall of Fame, he'll still be the same Marcus Lattimore that I played with at Burns, and just a good person, and just a good guy overall. So I'm real excited for him, real happy for him, and you've seen very little of Marcus. He can do even more than he's done. He's got a lot of potential, and I'm just real happy for him.
When he came into the Glades game your senior year, everybody around me said, hey, watch 21, he's going to be something. When did you know?
Really, that summer camp, those 2 days going into the season, because we had a good running back my senior year, Deontay Gifts, number 28, and he's kind of a different back from Marcus. He's kind of the speed back, and better at swing passes and just getting out in space. But Marcus was more of that complete overall, carry the ball 25 times a game if he had to type of player. And I knew during 2 days when I saw him out there running around that he was going to be a real special player, and everybody out there on the practice fields knew he was going to be a special player. And had he been a year older, we could have stuck Deontay at slot and have Marcus, carrying the ball 20 times a game, because Deontay used to get beat up. As fast as he was, and Deontay, if you see this, I'm sorry, but Deontay's got those little chicken legs, so he'd twist an ankle left and right every game. He played through it, but he wasn't quite as built as Marcus.
Your brother, Colton, is playing at Burns right now. With you being at North Greenville, are you getting to see all of his games, or any? Or?
Yep, I am. He's got a sprained knee right now, and he's been out the past couple weeks, so I haven't gotten to see him. But it's not in Division I on Friday nights. You always, no matter if you're home or away, you go and stay at a hotel the night before the game. But obviously, you going to do it at Division II at North Greenville. So we get Friday nights off, and if they're playing at home, I'll get to go watch him. And he's been playing on JV on Thursday night, so I'll get to go see him too. So that's another great thing about being at North Greenville, just having the opportunity to watch my brother play and watching him grow up and still be a part of his life.
How do you think he's doing from what you've seen?
He's improved so much in 1 year. I mean, he was he played at a good program at Daniel, and he got a lot better there. But just the weight, just from the weight, strength, and agility aspect of it. Obviously, you got Mike Schrock at Burns High School is one of the best strength coaches. I think the best strength coach in America, and that's been a huge benefit for him. He's already put on like 10 to 15 pounds, and he's gotten a lot faster, and his arm's gotten stronger. So it's going to be exciting to see just how much better he gets in next year's offseason, getting ready to go into his senior year.
You mentioned Coach Schrock, being a guy that went to a Division I program from Burns. How do the workouts stack up? Does Schrock have? I mean, is it like there's nothing I can't handle?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Schrock gets you ready for anything, and I think any player that's gone on to play the next level, college or even the NFL with Prince Miller playing with the Ravens now, I think they'll all tell you that Coach Schrock. I mean, if you can survive a Coach Schrock workout, you can pretty much survive any weight training program at any of these other colleges. I will say that the Marshall strength coach, Frank Pirano, came from Florida, and he was up there, and that was about as close to a Schrock workout as you get, because he's does kind of a similar thing. But yeah, definitely, if you can survive a Coach Schrock workout, you can survive pretty much anybody's workout, I think.
What do you have in mind once football's over at North Greenville?
Well, this summer I'm going to try and get an internship at one of the local TV stations. I want to get involved with sports broadcasting. I'm taking broadcast media classes at North Greenville, so I want to get involved with that, and hopefully take Kirk Herbstreit's job. That's the ultimate goal. Get him out of there, get my spot on College Game Day.
So just one Buckeye replacing another.
Exactly. I mean, it just flows. So I think it's fate.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us in the cheap seats, and we'll see you next week.